Yo, what's good? In this video, I just want to talk about some random things. I know it's been a minute since I uploaded. It's been busy, just living life, doing the things you gotta do, trying to improve myself, grind and advance. I'm all about that self-improvement stuff. So anyways, in this video, what was I even going to talk about? It took me a while to set this up because I was trying to set it up with a webcam and shit, but it didn't work out. So I want to talk about the qualities of emotional intelligence because unlike IQ, EQ, which stands for emotional quotient, I think that's the word, and that is equivalent to saying emotional intelligence. That is actually something that can be learned. You can learn emotional intelligence, and everybody can learn this no matter who you are. You can improve on your emotional intelligence skills. There's 5 components to emotional intelligence. There's empathy, self-awareness, self-regulation, social skills, and motivation. So I'm going to go through each one of those really quickly. So social skills is how well you interact with other people. I'm sure that most of the people watching this video already know what social skills are, so I can pretty much skim over that. You know what it is. Then the next one is self-awareness. Now, this is how well you actually know yourself. In today's day and age, not many people actually know themselves very well because we're all obsessed with consuming content. We're all addicted to it. All of us millennials, the older people, not so much, not necessarily, but still a lot of them are addicted just because it's so easy to get addicted in these days to technology and all the mass amount of content and information is being pushed at us all the time. It's hard not to be. So most people are addicted, and then they don't actually end up doing things like meditating and spending time. They don't actually spend time to think, right? So they don't actually end up even knowing what they think or recognize what triggers their emotions, these sorts of things. They don't know themselves very well, to put it in a very broad sense. Next one, self-regulation. This was very important. This is something that I myself have to work on more, way more, and everybody pretty much should work on this more. And it's your ability to regulate your mood impulses, your disruptive impulses in general. For example, if you're working with a team and then you have an emotional impulse to do something which would not be productive, maybe it would disrupt the teamwork and this sort of thing, your self-regulation is a part of you, or it's not a part of you, but it's your skill of controlling your disruptive impulses and emotions and these sorts of things. For example, if you're working on something, like right now I'm working on this YouTube video, and of course I'm gonna get some impulses to want to do something else, but I'm not going to, because I'm practicing my self-regulation ability in order to just do this all in one take. Then I'm gonna chop it all up and take and make a edited video. So then next the next point is, I don't think I did motivation. So motivation is your ability to motivate yourself and other people to some degree, but mostly to motivate yourself even when times get hard, when things are not going your way, etc., etc., etc. Just, motivating yourself just to keep going, to push through all the challenges and difficulties until you overcome them. And the last one, guys, is empathy. A lot of people are not practicing much empathy these days because we're all pretty self-obsessed. I can't say all of us, but most of us are pretty self-obsessed. Most people are stuck in their heads. They're not really thinking about what does the other person feel and these sorts of things. And if you're ever in a leadership position, which you will be at some point in the future, assuming that you're actively trying to improve yourself, then eventually you will be in a leadership position. And when you are in a leadership position, empathy is extremely important, because when you're a leader, it's not all about just trying to squeeze all of the work that you can out of your employees like they're a towel, like you're trying to squeeze water out of a towel. They're real people. They have lives, they have problems, they have struggles. We all have these things. We all have things that we go through in our lives. So as a leader, it's essential that you have a decent sense of empathy for your employees. Otherwise, your employees are not going to want to work hard for you. They're going to do the bare minimum. They're going to do what they have to do in order to keep their job. They're not going to want to do anything extra. They're not going to want to be serving your customer or whatever type of job it is. They're not going to want to do that. They're going to feel like they're kind of got a rope around their neck and you're just like watching them like a hawk, and it's just not going to be good. They're not going to want to work for you. They're only going to be there for the paycheck, and that's it. And that's not the type of environment that you want to create as a leader. You don't want to be somebody who's seems like they don't care about their employees at all, like they couldn't give a shit about them. If you are somebody who does care about your employees and you see them as real people, which they are real people, then of course they're going to want to work for you and do the best for you. So that's that. And another thing I want to say is, whatever your goals are, don't think that your biggest goals are going to come quickly. All of us millennials and younger people have been raised in an age of instant gratification. We've all been born in an age of instant gratification where we've been raised with the internet. So you want something, boom, you got it right now. Like you want to see a butt cheek, you just search that up and then you got that right on your screen right there. If you want to search up a video of a guy getting bitten by an iguana, then you search it up and boom, you got that. It's right there. There's so many cat videos, everything. Like, we're all using the internet all the time. We're all addicted to it. So we are all used to just getting everything right away through the internet. You want something from Amazon, you order it, you get it the next day if you want it the next day. Or you get it very soon, even if it's not necessarily the next day because you don't want to pay for Amazon Prime. But you get the idea. So the point is that for your goals, they're not the same as a lot of the other things in our life. And by that I mean you can't get it instantly. There's no instant gratification when it comes to real long-term goals. Those are things that you have to put in work into consistently. You have to put focused effort into those things. With goals, you got to put in effort and you got to be disciplined over a long period of time in order to achieve them, if they're actually goals that are worth achieving. Because it doesn't just come just because you wanted to. You're not gonna manifest your goals just because you want them to manifest. You actually have to work for it, and you have to sacrifice, and you have to go through pain and struggle in order to reach those goals which are really worth it. That's it for this video, guys. Like and subscribe, all that. Peace.